Yo, 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 yo. How you guys doing? I want to start the stream saying hi. Hello. How you doing? Hello, Miguel. It's nice to see you here. Welcome. I forgot to do a little bit of something here. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're gonna start with something very important to me. I wanna start with a Bible verse just to get the start well today. Need God, and I like to spread the word of God by just reading a verse to you guys, and then we get on to the rest of the live stream. So, welcome. Welcome all. Let me send this to Twitter as well. Yes, I'm advertising. Go with the flow like that. I should have done it earlier, but I was resting. I love Pokemon Black. I really do. Pokemon Black and White, I love it. Okay. So I'm gonna... Done. So I'm gonna lower the volume of the music a little bit. And I wanna start. Let's see if this plugin works. I'm gonna start with a test drive to see if this works. I don't know. Ooh, it does. Oh, but it's kind of faded, so let me just work with that there. Let me put it here. Let me edit this a little bit. There we go. That's just a test. Today I want to read the verse of the day, but I want to pray. Let's have a moment of silence. God, thank you for everything you have done to us. Thank you for everything that you've given us in our lives. I want to read this verse to the live stream. Hope, please, Lord God, let your word touch them. Let your word help them in anything that they need. Please, you know what's best for them. You know what they need. Please guide them, help them ensure their well-being so they can follow you and do whatever they need to do in their lives. Thank you, Lord, for everything you have given us. Inspire us through your word. Give us everything we need in life. Thank you. Let your will be done in our lives. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. So, today, the verse of the day if anybody has the YouVersion Bible on their phones, that's where I'm getting this from. And I have specifically the King James Version presenting right now. Let's go to James. Let's see. James 1. James 1:19. James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let man be swift of ear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. And the version that I like, which is the English Standard Version, says it like this: Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. I always pray for patience when it comes to patience, love, and forgiveness when it comes to these things. So it's always to keep in mind to be patient, be slow to anger, soft, slow to speak, and always to have an open mind and an open ear to someone in need. It's always something to have in mind. But yes, now let's continue with the rest of the stream. Now that we started well, let's continue with the rest of what we need to do. Today, it's a different type of stream. Today, I plan to make a game. It's gonna be a different stream, like I said. Today, this game is for the Game Jam. It's in the thumbnail of the video. Jam Gam. It's a mini game jam for it opened like yesterday, and I tried to code a little bit, as you can see here. Yeah, here's my code. My code is also present in the thumbnail of the screen. Basically, what I'm trying to do is a platformer game. I don't know if I will be finishing it on time, but I will be finishing it on my spare time. I want to make this as best as I can. So yeah, let me edit this a little bit. There we go. Let me edit this one. There we go. That's fine. It's okay. Okay, there we go. So the theme is theft. The theme is theft, and I know for a Christian, it's controversial subject, theft, but the way I chose to handle it is like this. So basically, oh, by the way, the special item that we need to use in this game jam is a toy. So I plan to make it Toy Story-like, inspired by Toy Story and Adventure Time. So basically, there's this toy that has a special kid and wants to, and the kid is playing with it, and the toy gets stolen. The toy gets stolen by somebody in the city, and the setting is a city of theft, so it's Theft City. Whoever watched Adventure Time, you know what I'm referencing. So a toy gets stolen, but the toy has a special property where the toy can take control over the person that is holding it for a certain amount of time. So the toy's job is to leave the city and reunite with the kid that was accompanying him. It. Um, and yeah, so basically I plan to have like certain enemy types. For example, let's see if I can get my notes available to you guys. Let's see. I wrote my things in a whiteboard. Let me just adjust it here and adjust it here. Let me edit this. There we go. There we go. So there, that's what I was referencing, and I will be playing like a cursed object. That was the first idea I had, a cursed object, but now it's a toy because the special thing is a toy. There's gonna be 3 enemy types. Well, 4 technically. A normal type where it's just running side to side. A fish hook guy inspired by the sequence in Adventure Time, where a guy is on a roof and has a fish hook to steal the toy and gets stolen by a guy on a rail but still hangs the fish hook. So here's the fish hook guy and this is the railing. It goes from here to here, and once it gets to here you lost the toy. You lost the game, and basically I'm gonna have it where if the toy gets stolen for a second time, you lose. That's one of the losing conditions. Wall over player there's a 50-50 chance where the player goes behind a wall right here, and the toy gets stolen by someone above you and runs away. But this obstacle can be skipped if you use a crossbow guy. The crossbow guy, if you get like again, the toy has the special ability where if somebody holds it, let's say it by the toy's choosing, a toy can take control of someone, one person at a time for a given time. So if your time runs out and you get stolen by somebody else, or more likely if you get tossed to somebody else, that toy takes a control of that other person and gains their abilities. Like, for example, this crossbow guy has a crossbow. He can use the crossbow to maneuver and reach long distances. The fishhook guy can use a grappling mechanic and use the railing system. And what I was thinking is using the crossbow guy or the fishhook guy to grapple here and avoid the behind the wall segment and just move on. This is a more detailed explanation. And I thought to add a boss, but that's if we get there. But that's what I had in mind. So yeah. Let's see if I can put this back how it was. Let me put this back how it was. There we go. Okay, so let's begin. Right now, I am having a current trouble with the game. So I have the code and I have it, and right now this is the enemy. This is the player. I tested it in the beginning, but I have a problem where it doesn't jump. I already programmed the jumping things, but it doesn't. It only jumps in. It's only the problem with the enemy because I jump here. I can't jump and in the air and I have to fix that. I can only jump a certain amount of times. It's weird. It's weird. My jumping stuff is out of whack. I am gonna follow some tutorials, but I'm not gonna show them to avoid any problems. But yeah, I am following some tutorials and some external help to see if I can code it because this is my first game jam. I need some resources. Not everything is made from scratch. So I'll be here if you guys have any questions, any doubts. But this is not a teaching thing. That's for sure. I do not know what I'm doing. So let's begin. So right now I am using this script to put all my testing code. Like for example, this is just a normal controller script that I'm testing with my enemy and my player. I want this over here. And yeah, right now I need to follow a tutorial where, oh, by the way, if I sound a little bit sick, it's because, oh, I turned off the music by accident. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie daisies. Let me fix that real quick. How am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to do this? I forgot how to do this. Copy. Paste. There we go. Y'all supposed to hear the music again. There we go. You can't see the chat very well, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna take something from here. There we go. And copy it. There we go. And I'm gonna place it behind YouTube chat and there, that should, well, yeah, it works, but it's kind of in the way, so I'm just gonna make it shorter. Make it shorter. Is there a way to just put it like, there we go. There we go. I think I have the right idea. Put me smaller somehow. How about if I flip it? Oh my goodness, I'm grabbing all the wrong things. What is this that I'm holding either way? Oh, just lock it. There we go. Let me just move this over here because I see there's more space, blank space over here. And just move this over here. My goodness. So many things that I don't need to move are moving and it's annoying. What is this now? Block. I locked the wrong color source. There we go. There we go. I think that's enough. Okay, let's begin. So let's go down what's going on. Right now the body is rigid body right here. Rigid body, getting it from okay, this component right here. This is the component that I'm referencing when it comes to freezing rotation. It's continuous, the gravity scale is at 4, and that's how I like it. Simulated. Let's see. The body now has been taken out of simulation along with any attached colliders or joints. Let's see how that plays. I don't know. I'm experimenting. It doesn't move. Got it. Doesn't move. Got it. Now. I'm gonna rename this. There we go. Let's see. I don't need this right now. Yeah, it's only a testing, so that it doesn't bother me though. Oh, oops! What did I do there? Oh, okay, I see what I did. That like I just fixed an indent, but indents are not really necessary when it comes to this language. This is C sharp. C sharp doesn't need that much care for indents. Okay, so I have the private float speed, the private rigid body. What happened here? What? My computer glitched. A computer glitch for some reason. Okay, that's weird, but okay. I'm gonna have a tutorial right here, just in case. Because apparently I need it. I'll need it. Okay. What was I watching? I think I might have to do this one with a player movement. So let me edit something here. I'm gonna turn off the music for a sec. There we go. That shouldn't bother a thing. Oh, oops. So I'm gonna follow. Okay. Now I'm following this tutorial for credits. I'm following this tutorial. If anyone wants to know, this is the tutorial that I'm following. I am following this tutorial in this way. Oh my goodness, how do I move this? There we go. Why does this happen? Why does this happen? Why does it cut it down? I don't know why it keeps cutting it down for some reason. Okay, so I made the platforms. I don't want to start from the beginning again. I'll just make sure everything is okay. Yeah, set to 4. This continuous. Yeah, the collision detection is in continuous. Okay, let me show. I froze the Z-axis rotation. Yes. Ground check. Ground. Let me change it how he has it. He has it as ground check. Ground. This is only a variable, so it's but I'm just gonna stay safe, you know? And he has it on tag, layer default, and hasn't moved it for... Oh, wait. Oh my goodness, maybe this is it. Ground check has not been set to the feet of my boy. Right? Has to be in the feet of my boy. Player movement script. Okay, so I have like a script. It's called enemy controller. And then he goes into his code. And I'm gonna skip a little bit to see what he wrote. Okay, in his variables, he has a horizontal. Let me put that front right here. I call my horizontal X. I'm gonna put this horizontal variable. Okay, and this is speed of the character of the movement. I like to have these the speed serialized just in case I wanted to change the value dynamically. Let me delete anything that isn't necessary right now because I'm going back and redo everything. Oh my goodness. But yes, I have to. Because right now, something with the ground is not working right. So this is possessed. Let's remove that. private transform grab point. I'm not using that right now. Not using this right now. I'm not using this grab. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this raid check. Going back to simple beginnings, boys. Simple beginnings. Layer index. Let's move that. Don't need this. It's a private start. There is no start. Just gonna leave it there just in case. Yeah, but I'm not gonna put it private now. Attached item. These are not necessary at this point, but it is in test, right? Everything is in text, so test. So I'll just put it back if it's necessary. Yeah. Okay. I'm here if you guys need anything, by the way. If you guys have some questions in game development, I'm not the greatest expert, but I have some coding experience and I can offer some help, if anything. Okay, so this stays the same. I'm using the old input system because I haven't learned the new one. And it's a little bit more complicated than I thought. Yesterday I was trying to implement the new one and wasted a lot of time. But now I'm gonna stick with the old one because it works. Fixed update. I'm gonna keep that grounded. Okay, so I have my bare bones, what I need for... I like to make these sections with my code where I just divide it up into lines and I have everything checked out. And this is the section where I make my all the code needed to grab the toy in functions. And well, all the code, all the methods needed. Yeah, it is code, but to not put it so general, I'm gonna only put methods here, which are functions. Like, this is a function, but this is needed for the actual game to start, and this is needed for every frame of the game. So these are more like loop functions. I'm gonna put it like that. All loop methods for the game to run. Parenthesis, Unity default needed methods to play the game right. There we go. What is this song? I really like this. It is Aquatic Embrace from Donkey Kong. That's nice. Oh no, it was Kirby Triple Deluxe main menu. That is nice. That is a nice song. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to record. I'll start recording now. Hello, this is the recording of my process. Okay. I'm also gonna make this a YouTube video for the channel. Besides having a live stream, this is where you guys can talk to me and have live feedback. But the YouTube video is just to see what you guys like, because live streams don't do a lot of good for views. It's just for me to stay consistent with my hobbies and gives me a space to actually do the stuff that I want to do. So If I lose track of time, I'm gonna lose a lot of time. Okay. So going back to what I was doing. Update horizontal. Okay. I'm gonna keep this there just in case. Oh, oops. There we go. Get access raw horizontal. Okay, that's how it starts. And fixed update needs body velocity, right? Rigid body velocity equal new vector 2 horizontal times speed equal rigid body velocity dot y. There we go. And why is it needed? Well, vector gives us 2D movement from what I know. It gets the position in the x coordinates and the position in the y coordinates that you're implementing in the rigid body, and it gets that information. But this is like basic 2D movement. Okay, so yeah, and yeah, it's supposed to work. It gets the basic x and y coordinates, and it's supposed to allow you to move. What allows you to move left and right is this x coordinate, which gets the input from the player, which in this case is gonna be WASD. Well, to be honest, it's only gonna be used A and D because W and S are like up and down, and we're not gonna be moving up and down, and we're gonna be using space to jump. So I gotta understand how this works. I want to first, if it's grounded, here it says if the spacebar has been pressed and the player is grounded, the rigid body, the body of the player, will get a new movement by using the X. I wonder what will happen if I changed it like that, because I want, let's see what happens. Because now, instead of getting the rigid body of the x coordinate, which is not moving, I want it to move to whatever direction I want while I jump. I want it to be dynamic and all that stuff. So let's see if that works. So going back to our game view, let's see how that changes. Oh wait, I need to save the code. It implements all the scripts. I play. Oh, I can jump normally again in anywhere I want, but it's delayed. Somehow it's delayed. Okay, let me undo what I did to see what changes. Weird. I see what's going on. If I hold the button, the jump button, it only... Very peculiar. It only activates after I let go of the button. Let's see if I change this. Um, hmm. So that's the problem that's going on. Oh, that's so much better. Wait. No, that still presents the same problem. Hmm. I need to search how to do this well. Hmm. I'm gonna mute the music for a little bit. I'll be back. I found out the problem, but for some reason I don't know how to solve it. It's gonna be like Geometry Dash. No, 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 no. This, all this are just temporary sprites. It's just that's just what all the game objects that I have right now. It's just temporary. It looks like Geometry Dash right now because these are the sprites that I can use right now because I haven't made any. But it's gonna have like a this just testing grounds, you know? You first gotta test your game before you fully implement it. You can't make the sprites first and then expect the game to magically work. I mean, you can, but that's just a lot of pre-planning that you have to do. And what I like to do is test the waters first before I start making the art, because the art is specifically when you know what you need. When you start having when you start doing the art without knowing what exactly you need from the game, it can be a little bit messy, because then what if something pops up and that changes stuff, you know? So what I like to do is to test the game with the already given sprites that that Unity gives you. Like for example, right here I go to sprites and it gives me a square, triangle, circle, triangle, square, circle, capsule, diamond, hexagon, 9 slice. It gives you all those pre-made sprites so you can test with. I mean, that's how I use it. I don't know how other people use it, but this is basically my testing grounds. Later down the line, if I want to change like sprites, I just go to I have them here in my project in all my folders. Like right now I have my assets, and I'll have like right now create let's say I made a sprite folder later down the line, and then I'll just apply them here where I just get the, see, it gets a bunch of sprites right here. But I'm gonna make another sprite like later down the line. Like I'm not gonna focus on that right now. But yeah, it's not gonna be like Geometry Dash. The episode that I'm inspired by in Adventure Time is City of Thieves Season 1. Because this game is majorly inspired by Adventure Time, and I really like the show, and to be honest, it's the first thing I thought of when I heard the theme. So that's what I'm doing. It's not gonna be a Geometry Dash kind of thing. It's more like a, I don't know. I'm gonna right now in reference, I have the Adventure Time scene, but I also like to implement some mechanics like, I don't know if Hollow Knight, but just a classic 2D platformer, you know, where there's a like a start point and then there's an end point. Probably I'll get inspired by Mario Brothers game, but right now I'm just gonna focus on this, where I can, I don't know, just do it well, and if I do it well, that I'm gonna implement the sprites and draw all that stuff. Hopefully next stream I'll have this done. If it's not done and I haven't finished it on time, poopy, then I'll just continue this game in the next stream. Like, continue developing it. Oops. This went to another video. Okay, there we go. So right now, I have a problem right here, where I need to code this again, right? Let me put this in comments. See what happens to my game if I don't have this around. I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna show you guys the game to see what happens. I just wanna know what happens. Does it still continue playing the game how it's supposed to? Yeah. It plays the game normally. Épale, ¿para dónde tú vas? Ah, se peleó. He went lost to the Doom Dimension. Let me add. Oh, it doesn't have a rigid body yet. Okay, that's fine. I'm not using it right now. So this is not activating, it's never been called. For some reason, it's never called. Is this correct? Is that correct? Let's see. Épele. Input button up, jump, and RBK, mi caso body, dot velocity y es mayor que 0.f, velocity, p body velocity es igual Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why isn't it being called or anything? Let me start from the beginning. Okay. Where's the and? There we go. This should allow me, whenever I hold body, whenever I hold the spacebar, it prolongs my jump capability. Equal, no, velocity. I'm writing everything wrong. Okay. That should work. Let's see. Okay. So now I'm making a small jump. Now I'm gonna make a long jump. There we go. Yeah, it works. Yeah, I'm just making things up now. Now I gotta make sure, I'm gonna make sure that this doesn't use preferences. I'm gonna hide this just in case. Is it here in preferences? No, I don't think so. It's in project settings. It's in project settings. Project settings. Input manager. Input. Poopy. I don't know where I'm going. Forget about this. I'm just gonna continue. So we did the basic player control movement. Rip square. Yeah, indeed. Let's just push him off the cliff. I need to fix that. That's not supposed to happen. I am not supposed to be saved right there. Okay. But that's basically the box collider, I think. I gotta make it smaller. Like, it's like holding for dear life in that tiny square. See, it's just like change it a little. Oh, that's changing the whole thing. No, I just want to change the box collider. Can I change the size? But no. This one. There we go. There, I'm changing something. I said 0.9. There we go. How do I, like, I want to eliminate this. My goodness. My guy, how do I help you? My guy, what are you doing? Fine. It eliminates from both edges, which is bad. Anyway, I'll figure out how to do that. Whoa, what the? Anyway, that was weird. I'm trying to see how can I edit the box instead of the... I'll look a YouTube tutorial about it later, but right now I'm just gonna focus. Celebrate that I finished the input. Now let's put grabbing. Once I know how to grab an item, I can go and do the rest of the stuff. So let's just look for that. The only video I found about grabbing objects is this one. Like, I was looking for it yesterday and this is the only one I found, and it's from 1 year ago. I'm sorry. It's 1 year ago, but like, my goodness. So this is it. This is grabbing objects in Unity. I am currently following this tutorial for Grabbing objects. Yes, I always spell my stuff just to make sure I don't get any typos, and I still do. Okay, so let's see if we can get the grabbing mechanics working. So let's see what we need. What kind of components do we need for this? So we need, obviously, like the main character that we wanna. Can I just use a selection tool? We're gonna need the player, and then we're gonna need apparently a ray position and a grab position. So basically, to explain what's a ray is just a defined range where, like, it's just a line that goes to one point to another in mathematics, but we're gonna use it as our range, as how far does the object need to be so I can successfully grab it. For example, if this is the ray that I'm using, this is not. It's just like, oh, I can move it with this ray, with this line direction. But let's just pretend it's the ray. The object that I need to be holding needs to be at least this far in order to be within the range of the ray, you know? So that's what I'm gonna need right now with this enemy. I'm gonna create a NT object, and I'm gonna a game object, and put it as range. Yeah, I'm gonna put it as how it is. My range. How, like, that's too vague though. Can I put it like grabbing range? Grab range. Grab range. This is my grab range, and I'm gonna need my grab position. My grab position is basically where do I want the item to be while I'm holding it? Do you want it to be in the head? Do you want it to be on the back, or do you want to hold it on front? In this case, I'm gonna leave it on the front. Grab, holding position. I'm gonna put it holding position, and I'm gonna and now I'm controlling it. Holding position right here. Grab range. Let's leave. Oh, that's a good idea. Leave, like, to not mix code up. That's a smart idea. That's such a smart idea. Sorry. So basically, the YouTube tutorial, I see that this guy has the movement script and the grab object script apart, and that could be useful for me for now. So let's make a separate script where it's just a grab object script, and and I'm gonna name it grab dash toy. I'm gonna create and add it, and it's in grab toy, and I'm gonna move it into my scripts. Wait, grab scripts. It's in my scripts. Okay, so I'm gonna edit this thing in my Visual Studio Code. Yeah, this has everything I need. Edit script. There we go. And as we can see, I have it right here. There we go. My grab toy. Okay, so now continuing on. I'm gonna mute the music for a little bit to make sure I'm following this tutorial right. No, it's just very cool. Like he didn't explain anything about the specific position of the ray where it has to be. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna put it in a random position. Grab range, I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna give him very much range. Holding position, and that's a good holding position. Let's make it different. And let's move it. There we go. There we go. And it's gonna be holding it on top like Link does in Legend of Zelda. And hopefully that will work. Yeah, so let's move on to our toy. Let's see if we can do this in 30 minutes. And if I can get this done, then I think that will be it for today. But let's see. Oh, the video was playing behind my back. How dare you? You guys can hear the music? Oh, sorry. There we go. Enjoy Legend of Zelda music. By the way, if you guys want to hear like this music, it's under the description down below. I've been making the habit of putting the playlist that you guys are currently hearing in the description down below. So please support the fellow YouTube community. So right now, he has the following variables in his code. He has, well, first he has it in serialized field. Serialized field, what it does, I already implemented it before in my field, in my previous code, which the only thing that it does is makes the It's private. It was private. Transform. The only thing that does is place the variables available to edit in the Unity editor. Let me explain myself visually. It's better if I explain it visually. So basically, let's take for example this float speed. I already mentioned it before where I put it as a serialized field because I like to edit it just in case if I don't like how it moves, for example. So I have it serialized field, and what it does is if I place this here, it allows me to do this. We can see the speed right here. Right here. You see it has a value of 10, and it's because I gave it that value right there. And I can edit it like as the game goes on, I believe. Let me confirm that. Right now it's 0, so it's not supposed to move at all. It's not moving at all. But if I place 10 again and move, it can move again. So it allows me to edit dynamically like the values of my script while the game is playing. I can also switch the body, the ground verification, and the ground layer. Which ground verification, it just tells me where the feet are of my player and checks if my feet are touching the ground. And the ground layer, it's just to say it's like only affect the ground layer, which is all these planks right here. And it's only on those, only the ground is on the ground layer. That's something I did by myself previously with helps with the YouTube videos that I've watched so far. Well, yeah, that's what serialized field does. I can edit it dynamically, like I already said. So let's go on to our grab toy and continue watching this video. So he has a grab point. He also, I'm gonna copy paste this because my goodness, he has how many serialized fields? 3. And one of them is transform. It's a private. I gotta make it private. Transform ray point. And here I have private. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to do that. Private float ray distance. So this is my grabbing range. This is where I start, where my arms extend. So my ray point, where my ray starts to project the line, and where I have the position of what I'm grabbing. So basically I'm gonna name it the same as my variables so that I have in Unity. So this would be my holding position, and this would be my grab range point. Gotta edit that. Rename point. There we go. grab range point, holding position, rate distance. Okay. He also has privated for some reason. Privated. It's set on private. Private, what it does is basically makes the variables or methods that I use in this specific class. This is a class. A class can be defined as like anything. Like, for example, I can describe a car with its specific values. For example, a car can be red, but there's many things that can be red. So that could be a public value, where an apple and a car can be red. But a car specifically has a unique car thing. What does specifically a car have that an apple doesn't have? Well, a car has wheels. A wheel, so that value, that method, whatever, that could be a private value. A public value could be like the color, where it can be shared between an apple and a car. So in this case, my object or class is GrabToy, and I have a private game object called grabbed object, which in this case would be GrabToy. And private int layer index. Following this tutorial is rough because this one uses the new input system, and I'm not doing that. Sorry, excuse me, I'm a little bit sick today, guys. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Good. You guys can hear the music well, right? I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check that to be sure. I'll be right back. Yes, everything works well. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. I don't want you guys to hear me twice now. I'm glad two viewers are watching me right now. At least it's good to see that you guys are interested in this type of content. Usually I only have one or two viewers, so it's nice. It's nice to see that interaction. Okay, so right now. He started. Why is your start privated, boy? Okay. So for some reason, he has his start privated. Don't know why. I don't know why. It's weird. layer. I don't think that changes anything. You can. I don't know. I don't know why he has it like that, but he does. So let's just. I can ask him in the comment section, but this is a video made 2 years ago. I like to know why these things exist. A professor like instilled in me. One of my college professors instilled that on me. It's like, why does this happen? Why does this happen? And his void update is different. I don't know if I have this ray cast. Let's search that up. Let's search up the documentation. So, no results. Why? Okay, I'm trying to see how this works. There's something going on here. There we go. Okay, raycast. I need to search for raycast 2D. Oh wait, you guys are not seeing this. Let me. I'm searching for the raycast to see how this works actually. Rigid body, that's not what it is. Huh? No, I can't find it. Let's see where I can find by just using raycast. There we go. Physics 2D raycaster. Maybe that's it. Huh. That's old. Look at this Unity version. Is it old? Scripting AI. Okay. Okay, Unity AI is a Unity toolkit for developing. This is not what I'm looking for. There we go. The 2D raycaster raycasts against 2D objects in the scene. This allows messages to be sent to 2D physics objects that implement event interfaces. The camera object needs to be used and will be added to the. Oh, but this is for the camera. This is not. I hope this does not change anything within my code. Like, do I need the new input system to make this work? That's my fear. But let's see. How do I search within my packages? I don't know. Why don't I have an idea how I can make this work my way, but let's try the tutorial way to see if this works. Because I can do it my way, but it would be a lot of experimentation, and I just want to get this done as fast as possible. Ray Point is not the name anymore. So from what I'm reading right here, this this is the thing that casts a ray. So it gets the position of my grabbing grabbing rage position, and transforms to the right and gets a distance. So from what I understand, ray distance is my range of it's the value that sets my range, how long I can grab things. Transform right, it just shows like I can only grab things from the right position of the object, so that's good. Everything collider. Okay, so this, what does this do? Hit info collider if it collides with something. See it? If the collider has a value that is different than nothing, then the info collider hit info collider if it collides with something. If the ray collides, detects an item or the toy, and if the collider game object layer is equal to the layer name, then it's gonna execute what I code over here. And what I'm gonna code is if this is where I experiment a lot. I'm gonna Okay, I need to edit it. My goodness, okay. I need to edit some things because I need to know how this works. I need to know where my inputs are. Okay. Oh, it's immediately here. Great, great. Fire. Fire is what? Jump. I'm gonna put this one as toss. Just, and it's gonna be W. Just for the meanwhile. Okay, how about curl? Down. Up. Hope that works. I really hope it does. Dead? What does that mean? What does this mean? I hope this works, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope this works. I'll leave this here, but what I'm gonna code here is else if input get button down and I will toss? Is that how it is? Yeah. I think that's how it is. I hope. Okay. First, I'm gonna test this. Right now, if I wish I could test it. I wish I could. Like, to be honest, I wish I could. But I can't right now. Because this layer toy, yeah, toy, a toy with capital T. It should have a, I'm gonna, rich body 2D. Gonna put that in static, my boy. Dynamic, yeah, static. It's not gonna move. And box collider 2D. And yeah, gonna leave it like that. So I can interact with some peeps. And I'm gonna see if that works. I did some things in the game view. I added the rigid body 2D for the toy, and I added a box collider for the toy as well. The rigid body allows I don't know. What I know is it allows me to control the position and the velocity where it go. It allows me to do movement with the item, and this one allows to be affected by everything else. Like if I collide with it, if I push it, it will be pushed. Okay, so I want to test it to make sure. Oh, hi Gala, welcome. I'm gonna test if it works. It works, it just not. It works because now I'm stuck. Okay, it works, it's just not moving. See? It's not moving for some reason. Oh, because I placed it in static. Let's move it into dynamic and it should be allowed. It should move now. Goodbye. It works. Okay, so now, but let's leave it dynamic. And let's go back to our code and hold this bad boy. So what I'm gonna do is grab boy equal hit info dot collider dot game object. No, not generic. Game object. And comma and grabbed boy. Excuse me. Get component. Getting tired now. Grab point holding position. This is the first time I'm actually testing this code, so let's see if this works. I made that happen, and now I'm gonna see if it works. What? Rigid body 2D does not contain an is kinematic and no longer accessible extension method kinematic accepting first. Okay, let's see this in the console. Kinematic and no available method a kinematic accepting first argument rigid body 2D could be found. Are you missing a directive or assembly reference? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Let's see if I did something wrong. Ah, I wrote it wrong. I wrote it wrong, guys. I wrote it wrong. I wrote it wrong. In the heat of it, I wrote it wrong. Okay, that's supposed to load now. Let's see if it works. Well, that's not working. Okay, let's see these new error message. What? Oh, okay, my bad, guys. So now we need to put, like, this is the thing. You have to, this is the thing that, okay, I need to move myself a little bit here. Ah. There we go. Now I want to move myself. There we go. I want to show you guys something. So guys, I want your attention to be right here. So these are the serialized fields I made in that I showed previously. So I can modify these variables how I want to. I'm gonna put the ray as 10. I can reach 10 variables. That's too far. Let's put it at 2. 12. No, 2. And the holding position should be this. What? Yeah, the holding position. And the grab range point is this. Okay, so enemy holding position, where I'm gonna place my object and where I'm gonna grab range point. There we go. And then that should be it. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works, guys. It's not working right. It's not working right. Let's see if the 12 needs to be kinematic from the beginning. Nope, something's going on. Maybe. Yep, not doing anything. Maybe I need to continue with the code. Let's see. I also I thought it was I could have checked that code already, but nope, apparently not. But I'm out of good time, guys, so I'll have to leave it up till there. It was nice having you all here. I'm sorry that it left on such a cliffhanger, but I have to leave it there because I have other things to attend to. God bless you all. I hope, remember the verse of the day. Remember the verse of the day. I showed it in the beginning of the stream, but to have it reminded again. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. And the version that I like the most, that's the King James Bible. Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quicker to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Let's be patient with one another and love one another. That's just my simple call. But yes. Take care. God bless. Bye. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.